Hello my fellow crafty friends, it is 2025, it's the 6th. It's been a bit of a week. Didn't get anything done last week, a lot going on. I've moved all my stuff upstairs because my granddaughter and her baby have moved in here permanently, so I've moved everything upstairs, so it's a little bit different in here now. But I still come down here to do my videos because it's nice and quiet, though I have a little Missy here doing her business right now. But I just want to share what I did this week. Was not a lot. I didn't even get any of my bob and lace started that I really wanted to do, but I was able to finish a couple of things. I'll show you those in a sec. But I'll update really quickly. Thank God it's everything's starting to get back to normal. We've had a blocked toilet for over a week. My husband had to rush down to see his father. His sister is an aged care worker who doesn't live nearby, but went to visit my father-in-law and told my husband to come down quick because he's on his way out. And he passed away just before New Year's Day, just probably 5-10 minutes before New Year's Day. He passed away midnight. So it was a long time. So what a while coming. He's been in a nursing home for a while. He had really bad Alzheimer's, so there was nothing left for him in the brain, like in his head. He didn't know what was going on. So he's out of pain. It's sad, but he's out of pain, and I often think that they're not in the pain that we often have to still continue to live through. But yeah, my husband now has no parents, so it's really sad. I, fortunately, at 60 years old, still have both my parents. They are different areas of the country, one in Queensland, one in Western Australia, but I'm fortunate enough to say yes, I still have my parents. But a lot of people my age don't have that. So yeah, we've got a bit of stuff to happen over the time. Currently have a plumber here fixing the toilet because Miss who just turned one yesterday, and Mr. who's already just turned one in November, decided to go into the toilet the other day, and my teenage grandson didn't shut the door. Hey, shush, I'm doing a video here. Think that's funny, do you? Didn't shut the door properly, so I've gone, those kids are really quiet. What are they doing? I walked in there, the little boy's covered in toilet water. I know, gross. And little Missy, I didn't realise today, had all this blue stuff all over her hands. Hang on. No, she wasn't going to stop. I had to distract her. Threw some toys down there. Hopefully she's heading that way. She is. Okay, so where was it? Yeah, they got into the toilet, and it wasn't until I've cleaned them all up. It wasn't until a little bit later I realised she had blue stuff all over her. So I think they've thrown one of those stupid, horrible. I told my husband we're going to put the ones in the system from now on. I think that's gone down the toilet. I don't know, but it was pretty gross, and my husband was away, and I had to try and unblock it, and it wouldn't unblock. I blocked up the day the morning he left, actually, and it wouldn't unblock, and it started to rise, and I've done all sorts of stuff. Like, you don't even know what I've tried to do to get it unblocked. But someone jumped in the shower, and we didn't realise it actually went straight up, and the toilet overflowed. So that was a fun job for me to do one evening, emptying the toilet. That's what I did. So a few times I bucketed it down, and it wasn't until my husband got home and had a shower that I realised all the water's coming back up, and that's all. He told me, oh yeah, it's all connected. So we had to stop using the shower, stop using that toilet, using the other toilet, my granddaughter's space. So it's been a mission, but the plumber's here, hopefully going to fix it. $130 an hour. I hope it doesn't take forever. We've got cars being fixed. My husband's car, our Isuzu. He didn't realise, because the car's in his name, he didn't check his email, didn't realise the rego was due in July 1st. We've been driving around this car with no rego for the last 6 months. So now we've got to get a blue slip, because it's Queensland rego, to get it transferred to New South Wales, because we live in New South Wales, and my husband had to change his licence, blah, blah, blah. And just to add to that, okay, I'm editing at the moment, and just to add to that little bit about the car, the only reason he found out is because my granddaughter, who's 18, went to get her peas, go for her peas, and she'd taken our car down to use it, and when they got to the rego place, they couldn't find it on the system, couldn't find my husband. My husband's licence had expired since June. Like, unless it comes to me and unless someone tells me, because I make sure everything is paid, but if I'm not told, that's on him, not on me. So the plumber's leaving, fingers crossed we've got a toilet that works. So yeah, that's where that all came to fruition. So we're in the process of getting our blue slip done this afternoon for the car, and then the new rego plates done tomorrow. The plumber's leaving. I think we've got water and now I've got a toilet that works. I'm so excited. She'll be happy too. No one's going to invade her bedroom all the time. Anyway, I'll get back to this video. It's been a whole thing. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong over this little period where we can't do anything. My husband can't bury his father because everything was on holidays, and then I've got to order the casket, and that doesn't arrive for a couple of weeks. And you know, it's just this constant everything, like typical of for our family. But let's get back to the fun stuff. What have I made? What have I finished? Well, I think maybe I showed you in one of the shorts that I actually finished the little green dress that I had been making. Isn't it pretty? They do need, like in this type of wear, they're probably just a little nappy, little pants over nappy would be enough, or a little singlet. But isn't that gorgeous? Okay, that one. I've still got to put the button on it, which I've got them all ready to go. I've got a few of them to do. This one here, it's stunning. This was out of that yarn that was not twisted. It was untwisted. It's come up beautiful. Look at the color of that. And I actually did a little tie on the back of that one, so no buttons needed. That one's finished. Isn't it pretty? Love doing these little, this particular one, I absolutely love this pattern. I'll pop the pattern down the bottom. I could show you, but what's the point of showing you a gorgeous pattern like that when it's already been made? I mean, you know, I did change it up a bit, but that's about it. And I finished the another dress. I finished the dress. Now this was finished over a week ago, but no time last week to do anything. I was non-stop. I also had to go to the hospital because I'm having if anyone has had kidney stones and have had to put a stent in, I've had huge issues with stents down there. Like, I ended up going to the hospital the other day because so much blood and pain, and I don't even like going to the toilet to pee because it's that bad. So that's all happening all that time too. It's been just non-stop. But anyway, this is the other dress. Now, I did change it. You can watch my tutorial. I think I'm going to share the tutorial with this dress on. I've already done half the videos of the tutorial. I'm doing the tutorial in parts. This is the dress that the original one. This is the color I originally did. This is part of the tutorial I'm doing now. So this is the finished dress, and you'll see it on me. I actually might put this on later at the end of the video, and you can see it on properly, but you'll see the other version of it on me if you watch the tutorial coming soon when I get time to finish it. Still got to get I've still got to do the front of the dress and the sleeves. So I've still got to do the sleeve tutorial and the front tutorial of the dress. It's taking a while, it's time, but it's happening. But yeah, the dress is finished, so I'm really happy with that one too. That was out of that Bendigo Mills cotton. Just thought my video shop stopped for a sec. And what have I been doing? Well, I sort of dabbled with a couple of things, but I couldn't get my head around it. Oh, I'll show you something. I'm going to add something to the video in a minute that I've made with this yarn. Remember that yarn I did? The rest of it's upstairs. I had to untwist it. It all got knotted, and I had to do a few different balls. But I'm making this, and it's called it's with Fiber Spider. He's really good to listen to. Very good to listen to for tutorials. And I'm going to have to block this. But it's called the Virus Meets Granny Stitch. I think that's what it's called. And I'll pop the link of this down the bottom as well. But there, I'm just up to the Granny Stitch row. 1, 2. I think I've got to do 6 rows of that. This you've got to concentrate on. This you don't, of course. But isn't it pretty? And the colours are going to keep on coming through as I go. So I thought I was trying to work out what to do with this. I've already used a fair bit of it for another project, which you're going to see in a second. But yeah, I'm really happy with that so far. So that's it. I'm going to come back in a sec with the rest of with the other thing I made with it, and if anything else I can think of. But yeah, I'll be back. Rightio, I'm back. I cannot find my half slip to show you the dress, but I'll organise that and put it in the video when I can. Now, with the rest of that, I really want to try to use all the stash I have, the yarn stash. Some I think I'm going to end up taking to the op shop or donating to somebody else. There's a lot of acrylic yarns in there that I'm really not keen on, like just plain colours, and I just don't have the brain power to work out what to do with it. It just doesn't interest me. I love variegated yarns and natural fibres and stuff, so I'm going to be doing a bit of culling, but with the stuff that I have, I am wanting to keep, and I've got quite a bit of it. I want to keep going with it and use it before I buy any more. I try not to buy any more. If I go to the op shops and see stuff, I probably will, but I've got to avoid Spotlight or yarn shops. But anyway, getting back to that story, with that coloured yarn, I end up going back to one of my patterns. from Of Mars, and I ended up making another one of these vests. This one came up really well. It was a little bit tricky. It's been quite a few years since I made one, but I managed to make that. It came up quite nice, and that's what I was sharing, I think, on a little video. It was supposed to be a shorts video, the crab stitch, but I did a shorts too long. I read somewhere recently the shorts are allowed to be longer, but apparently not, because I went a little bit long, 6 seconds too long, and it came into this area, but I gave up after that. But I made these ones a few years ago. Same pattern, different colours. Again, you can see I love my variegated yarns. I'm gonna have a few items that are going to be giveaways at some time in the future. I've just got to work out how to do it. But this is another little one that I made as well. I think I separated the yarn with this, so it's sort of, yeah, I didn't have too many colours. I don't know, that's a small one. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So from my $10 ball of yarn, because it was on special when I bought it, I think they're usually 18, I've made that. I'm making the virus shawl, and I've also got another ball of it, so I can make a really big virus shawl if I wanted to, or something else, I'm not sure. I'll be back again with the dress on, but here's the dress right now without it on, and I'm going to find my half slip or something similar. So yeah, I'll show you. Someone just come out of Bell. Suck in the stomach. But yeah, it's where I actually had the dress originally. I had it way up here, and I'd already sewn it all together. And you'll see it in the tutorial. I actually undid the sides and added extra on the bottom. But yeah, that's the dress. Not bad, hey. I did the half sleeve instead of the long sleeve. I'll talk about that on the tutorial as well. So hope you like it. Hope you join in making one yourself. So there we are, we're all finished. The dress is done. You've seen it on me, my little podgy belly, my white legs, my curvies. I used to be a lot more straighter than that, but anyway, as you get older, it's not so. You don't worry about it so much. But anyway, the dress is done. I hope you will join me with the tutorial, whether it's for yourself, a friend, or whatever. But it is a vintage dress, so it's not one you can, oh yeah, I don't know if I haven't seen it anywhere for sale. Maybe out there somewhere. I don't know the tutorial, like the pattern, I don't know. But I really enjoyed it, obviously, because I've made it too many times already. I've got 2.5, 3 times if I count all the parts I've pulled apart. So the pattern's in my head pretty well. But I'll be doing the sleeve and the other side of it very soon, the front side. But I can't take it places when I go because I'm doing a tutorial, so I can't get in there and just go. I've got to wait and do the tutorial, share with the people that are watching. That's why I want to start something I can actually grab and go with. Same with my bobbin making, which I'm going to start this week. I can't just grab and take it wherever I want to go, but I'm going to get that started. Hopefully this week I'm going to start rolling up the bobbin, learn how to roll the thread onto the bobbins, and go to the post office and get some stuff printed out so I can have something to use. It's probably a bookmark I think I'm going to be doing first, something very, very simple, and that's what I'm going to be doing this week. So that's it. All I can tell you too, good news, is our toilet works. I'm so happy to be able to use a toilet, a really good toilet. Like my granddaughter's got a little toilet in her little ensuite, but the ensuite needs to be done so badly. It's a bit ick. And it's in her private area. Like, you don't want to keep going in there, which we all have been. But yeah, that's exciting news for me. And one of our cars is already fixed, and didn't cost too much. So everything is back on track now. All that closed season is done. We're back open, and I feel like everything's starting to flow again now. Thank goodness. All right. The end of me waffling, and then me waffling. I'm going to head off, post stuff, pick up stuff, and print stuff, and I will see you next week. Let me know what you are making, what you want to make, and are you going to join my tutorial? Let me know. Okay, but I'm still doing the tutorial, even though if no one watches it, no one makes it, I'm still going to do the tutorial. All right, I'm going. Goodbye.